So a mod was messing with my doors. You can see right here, Crazy Packer. He showed up randomly. I think he's in like the game mode where you can go through blocks and stuff, because he's just went through the blocks and then disappeared. It's kind of funny. Welcome back, everyone. After that dude stopped messing with my doors, I can finally play again without my sounds being way too loud from doors opening and closing. Actually gonna turn them down. There we go. Today we're going to be working on the windmill farm, like I said last episode, as well as more parts for the big reactor. But first I'm going to show you what I'm working on as far as ore processing goes. I came down here to get this. Because this is empty, and so what I'm going to try doing is temporarily just using one of these here. There we go. Wait, did that just instantly fill itself? What the heck, my reactor said it was generating. Did I see that correctly? It looked like it said 3.5k RF per tick or something when I first opened it. I do not know. And it was turned off too, so that's even weirder. So over here, I've been doing some ore processing because I got tons more ore from the mining dimension. Here's the metal so far that I've gotten from processing it. Quite a bit of iron and copper. To process it, I'm using the sag mill to get the, well, I'll show you here. I'm using the sag mill to basically pulverize it with a double layer capacitor, and so then you get the pulverized ore. And then I'm also using just a regular pulverizer over here to pulverize the ore. I'm just putting some cobble in to get some gravel, or sand I guess, and then over here I'm using a double layer capacitor in the alloy smelter, and I'm just smelting stuff in there, as well as this new thing I built called the Advanced Factory, crafted like this. It's actually not that hard. Here's the basic factory, and so there's one level up called the Elite Factory, which we may work on probably next episode at this point. But here's an example of how fast this goes. I actually need to upgrade my power system. The cables aren't delivering the power fast enough, even though I have enough power. But with 9 speed upgrades and efficiency upgrades, or energy upgrades, this thing flies. It is really nice as far as that goes. So if I put that in there, that's going to drain really quick, but it will help keep that charged up. I will leave that in there for now. We'll probably upgrade those in the next episode. The next episode will probably focus on just stuff, probably power stuff like that. But for this episode, I'm going to be making the wind farm like I keep saying I will do and then never doing in that episode. So I'm just going to turn down my volume a bit because it was a bit loud in the last episode, and I'm talking slightly softly. Let's see here. I think I'm going to use dirt because if that grows grass, it'll look nice. Yep. Do we have any seeds? I'm not gonna. I'll just make a land bridge or something from the mainland. Let's see if the teleporter's working. Yes, it is. That's nice. Just in case there's someone out here besides that server mod. Okay. So there's one of my windmills right there. I think what we'll do is, I was planning on building them over the water, but now that I think about that, I don't know what the point in doing that would be when I have an area claimed over here. I'll show you this real quick. This is my friend's, one of my friend's claims. She is working on witchery, as you can see by all the belladonna and mandrakes in the altar. Evil. And Spanish moss for witchery, I assume. Over here the other night we were just making some random foods from kitchen craft, like burgers and bacon and steamed rice. Just for fun, to have something to do. I'm actually going to turn down my chat like that while I'm recording, just so that's not in the way. The only time that's really useful is to know when you have a heads up, just to tell when the server is starting or restarting. Okay, that doesn't go there. I wonder if those will interfere with each other. 18 RF per tick. 18 RF per tick. And if I were to put one way out here where nothing is going to interfere with it, 18 RF per tick. So not that much RF per tick, but I think it's just kind of cool since I have them to place them. We can use it as backup power or power for our storage system when we get applied energistics going. Okay, let's test out this. Nice. I think it used up a bunch of my hunger, but that's not bad. Okay, so what we need to get now is cable for connecting them to a battery, and for now we'll just put the, which one is it? The basic energy cube over there, as well as some leadstone cable. We don't need anything nice, or maybe we'll do the lowest conduit. What's insulated redstone conduit look like? What's the cheapest conduit binder? Iron and redstone. Just make some more redstone from all those blocks, and then metals in here. Okay, so now in the alloy smelter, change that to alloys only. There we go. And then we're going to need the conduit binder, which I have plenty of, thankfully. And we're also going to make some more of this energy conduit just because the advanced factories are going to need it as we make more and more of those. But we'll do that in the next episode. This should be enough for the windmills right here. Eight. And that does 640 RF per tick, which is way more than they produce. We'll just do 8 more just to be safe. There we go. I wonder if slash back is going to take me back to the windmills. Nope, it took me to the last place I teleported from. And we're going to change this config to have all ores, since it's getting done with the ones we needed. There we go. I guess we'll use the teleporter. What does that say? I think it's... I thought the chat said something about not teleporting across dimensions, but I must have been mistaken, since it was so small. 18 RF per tick. That doesn't sound like very much, and I don't think it is because, well, I know it isn't because of the amount my reactor generates, and because I think a steam dynamo from thermal expansion generates 80 per tick, although I might be mistaken. We'll just put this here. There we go. And that's on my land. I just marked my land with the cobblestone pillars. So that's good. We got those up and running. The sound is like the machines from Ender.io. Mechanism windmills sound cool, but are also the kind of sound you'd get tired of really quick if that was inside your base. I need to get some food. Okay guys, I think I'll cut away here and get ready for the next thing we're going to be working on, which is expanding the big reactor. Okay guys, I'm in the nether to get some ender pearls, and one very disappointing thing so far is the endermen appear to shoot fireballs, or at least some of them do, which isn't very good for my health, especially when I only have netherrack to build with. Oh my god. This isn't gonna be the most fun thing I've done, especially because I forgot to bring food. I only have a diamond sword, a diamond pick, and the iron armor just because I didn't want to lose anything valuable. I think we'll reinforce this just in case there's fireballs shot at us. Fun. I just love the end. Since I'm on a server, of course there isn't as many endermen because the mob cap is set, or the spawn rate, not the cap so much. Fireworks appear whenever you get an achievement, and they're great for giving away your location to people who may or may not want to kill you. What does this do? Whoa. Whoa. We'll look into that some other time. It looks pretty fun. Quite fun. Okay, since I do not have any food and there are no more endermen spawning at this time, I was gonna say I might go back, but let's see. This was a bad idea. It's over. And well, rest in pieces. Dang nabbit. No, I didn't wanna. Is there any way to make ender pearls if you're too scared to go to the nether? Or the nether, the end. Gas tiers with an alchemy catalyst. It doesn't appear there is. Well, round 2, I guess. Round 2. I'm hiding underwater. Come at me, bro. I dare you. Doe, he's invisible. The Ender Games have begun. I have a feeling this isn't going to end any better. $157 health. Oh, brother. You mad, bro? Sucker. Whatever. Alright, who wants to mess? Nah, not that dude. It's too late. If it wasn't for water, I'd be so dead by now. You flipping kidding me, you stupid enderman, with your picky up my weapon skills. And why am I whispering? I do not need to be whispering. Oh, brother. Well, let's just go for it. Okay, we're dead. We're friends now. Why must you be so strong, Enderman? Answer me that. Okay, backing away from that guy. What was that? Let's try this again. He's mad. He's real mad. I'm scared right now. He just walked through my fortress. I'm whispering again. Why must I whisper, and where are you, Mr. Enderman? To me, you appeared at least to walk right through me and out the back of my fortress. You know what? It's not worth it. I'm just gonna go home. And we'll worry about this some other way, I guess. may just end up buying them with points from the admin shop. We'll see. Yeah, I think I'll do that. How many? My balance is 4. I have 53 points. No. So this is how you get in-game money, by the way, if you were wondering. That's about 3 days worth of voting and $10,000, which is quite a bit, and will be very useful. We'll have to use that wisely. Okay guys, I'll be back in a minute once I finally have the ender pearls. Alright guys, welcome back. Currently what I'm working on is making the vibrant alloys, which we are going to use for capacitor banks, as well as capacitors, and let's see here, energy conduit. In the next episode, we'll work on all 3 of those things, so we'll do a lot of crafting for that, and we should be able to get our energy system up and running. Right now, what I'm going to do is work on the reactor for the rest of the episode. We're going to need some hardened glass, which is obsidian, and that. In an induction smelter, or lead ingots and obsidian dust in here. So I guess we will. This is so nice. There we go. I also upgraded the capacitor in here, so now this is really nice and fast. Besides the reactor glass, we're going to need reactor control rod, which will be pretty easy to make, and yellorium fuel rods. So we'll need some steel. Let's see, do I have any? Oh yes, I do. It kills my power system. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into this. There's some reactor glass, and then we needed that, which is steel on the sides. What is that? A turbine blade for railcraft, though. That, and then we're going to need yellorium and graphite. There's my yellorium I had for this episode, as well as graphite will probably be down here. No graphite. I guess we'll check again up here, otherwise I'll have to make some. Let's see. Gravel. We have some gravel, as well as some coal, so I think we'll just make some. Hopefully this is enough. I probably have some around and I'm just completely missing it. Oh well, no, it's not that hard to make. The gravel's the hardest part because I never get gravel. There's that. 3 more. Okay. Do we have any more gravel in here? No, we do not. So, how do you... I know there's a way to get gravel. It's through cobblestone. Alright, that should be enough. We'll get some coal here. We're actually starting to run a bit low on coal, so I'll make sure to set my miner to mine that. Remember how to do this. Control rods are going to be that. I don't have the redstone, and we're going to need, we'll make 3. Maybe, yeah, we'll make 3. We'll need more graphite for that, but that shouldn't be a problem considering all of the cobble I have. So let's see here, we're going to need 6 more. If my math is correct, which it very well may not be. Three reactor control rods, some reactor casing, a reactor power tap, yellorium fuel rod, and reactor glass. I think that should be good. Let me just throw some stuff in my current. It's gonna hate me after this. Look at that power drain. But yes, let's go down into the basement, and after I get a pickaxe and get the reactor going. Okay. This will temporarily interrupt my power delivery. Hopefully everything will be okay though. So the first thing I want to do is make, well, that's leg. The first thing I want to do is make it 1 level higher, possibly 2. I think it's the same speed, just using my fist for the reactor glass. There we go, whatever. Okay. Not enough fuel rods. We'll leave that open because I will need to get more of those. We're gonna have extra so we can expand it later on, but we need to get some coolant. No. Just build up on this. At least this will officially make it 5 by 5 by 5. We're gonna put another power tap here. Whoops. So we needed, oh, there's my graphite. We needed more yellorium fuel rods. We only had the steel for that many. That's just wonderful. 1, I think I needed 2. Oh, whatever, that's gonna take a day and a half. There we go. Nope, 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 nope. Don't do that. You mean, mean thing. Uh-oh. We are officially out of power. Let's see what we can do about that. Is it this one? Empty. This one is draining, but I think that's only draining to the digital miner. There we go. We just need a little bit. Let's see here. I'll take all of them just in case. Destroying my basement walls. But that's okay because the basement isn't even finished yet. Just ignore the fact that I'm destroying everything and can't get to the top of my reactor. It's just a minor malfunction. I promise you this happens all the time, and there's no need to be worried. Trust me, this happens to me all the time. Without coolant, this reactor is not going to function as optimally as I would like. In fact, it might burn up so much fuel because it gets so hot that it isn't worth running. We will have to see. There we go. Okay. And it took all of that yellorium. I have this much more. 91% full. Let's see what happens. The heat's gonna go crazy. Actually, not nearly as bad as I thought on the heat. And we're generating 3.3 thousand RF per tick, 3.4. So once we get the coolant and some more reactor, or I guess just make it taller or wider, whatever, it will be generating even more. On the last test pack, please ignore server, for the first version, I had a reactor that generated 31k, and you can go up to a lot more than that even. So yeah, that's just an example. Well, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We finally got the reactor done and the wind turbines up and connected to a power source, as well as some ore smelted. I made a capacitor and some of the alloys for more energy conduits to upgrade the system so we don't run out of power in the factory all the time. Next time we'll work more on the capacitor banks as well as the capacitors themselves and the alloy. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.